Welcome, welcome one and all. It's lovely to be here. It's lovely to see all of you joining in. I'm thrilled. I know I've been away for a while, but I'm back now and let's have some fun. Okay, for those of you who are new, I'm Lunarcraft. I work for Psychic Truth on the telephone lines. I also work for Psychics Connect, but that's another story. What I'm going to be doing today is using my tarot cards, if I don't manage to spill them on the floor again. And for those of you who come through with questions, then, I'll start shuffling the cards, focusing on your question, and then drawing out 3 cards. They are only ever going to be snapshot readings in this setting because there just isn't enough time to do a full procedure. But you can get in touch with me or any of my colleagues. Have a look at the Psychic Truth website, and the tab that says Psychics is where you will find our mugshots. And if you click on that, you will get to our profile page. And do select who feels right for you. We all work differently, but we are all here to help. All right? And I'm just reading the blurb there. Yeah, I do work very closely with my guides. I have a team of 5 regular guides, and they will come in and put in their, I hope they won't throw any spammers, but they'll certainly have an input. Okay. Yeah, right. I was saying about getting in touch with me, when I'm not on live. I will be going online on the phones for an hour after this live finishes. So if you want more detail, please pick up the phone, dial in. The numbers are on the screen and the prices are on the screen. There's also a fabulous, as they say, awesome deal where if you purchase a 15-minute reading, it will cost you £13.20 or 27 US dollars, and you will get 15 minutes with me or one of the other psychics in the team, and you will be given 10 minutes to use when it suits you. And if you want to, you can give that 10 minutes to a friend, family member, whatever works for you. Right. Okay. Now, I always run out of time, so bear with me. Okay. I'm going to just start at the top of the list. We've got some questions in from YouTube viewers and lower. Oh, goodness me. This is filled up. That's lovely. So I'm going to start with Joan, Leo, and Aquarius. All right. And yes, I'm here. I know you haven't put a question, but I am fine. I've been through the wars, but I'm here. I'm back. And thank you so much for coming in and joining in with us. Okay, then going down, Fahim. You're always one of the early ones. It's lovely. And yes, I'm happy I'm back. And it's lovely to see that things have moved on for you. Now, you've been asked to help Javid with his online business, and you'll both be meeting today at your shop. That's an improvement and positive move. How will things between us work? Okay, so I've been shuffling the cards. And the guides are just saying, don't forget to cut the deck. They do this, they nag me. Right, first card, second, and that one. Right. Okay. Right. You've got a mixed bag of cards, but I think that is because it's needed. What I'm being shown and told is that history doesn't always repeat itself. So I don't feel that you will experience anything like you have been through in the past. Okay, thank you. I believe that you and Javid will build a very successful business working relationship. All right. And you've got skills that he needs. All right. I am seeing overall success. But why do I always come out with buts? Just be aware that there are very often different ways of achieving an outcome. So it would be worth thinking about the bigger picture. You know, how else could you approach a particular issue? In online business, you've got to get it right, otherwise it goes pear-shaped. But I am seeing that if you keep an open mind, you discuss things, you make sure that you both understand where the other one is coming from, then I think it's going to work really well. So I wish you every success. And you know what I'm going to say? Keep in touch. Let me know how it goes. And I don't see any problem with it at all. Okay, Fahim. Okay, who's next? I've got... that's a really good suggestion. Alternate between YouTube and Facebook. So that's the Facebook one. So Mila. I like that. What's next in your present relationship? Okay, let's have a look. And is scrolling across the bottom of the screen the reminder about that awesome deal? Make use of it. 10 free minutes. Wow. It can't be bad. Okay, just pulling some cards out for you, Mila. And okay, let's turn them over. Oh, right. Oh, brilliant. Right. What I'm being shown initially, which is what I was frowning at, is the Nightmare card has come out. Don't lose energy fretting over the imponderable, right? The things you can't change. If you worry, you don't make any progress. And I always think of it like sitting in a rocking chair, you know, and that really nice, repetitive, gentle movement. But when you stop and look around, you haven't moved anywhere. All right, so turn your energies to looking for alternatives, different ways of looking at things. whatever works for you, but try to keep worry, low down on the scale. I believe, I'm just listening to my guides for a moment. Right. I believe that your relationship, your present relationship, is going to move forward in a very positive and grounded way. It's not going to be airy fairy and anything could happen. It's not that. It's going to be very controlled, planned. All right. And it will be something that both of you agree on. Because I'm feeling that communication is very important within your relationship, which is brilliant. And what I'm seeing is probably fairly early on in the new year, you're going to feel very positive, not just because it's a new year and new beginnings and all that palaver, but positive energy flowing around you and making such a positive impact on both you and your partner. So you're looking forward to quite significant things happening. And I really hope that it all comes to fruition. There's no indication why it shouldn't. So I wish you a fabulous, fabulous future and loads of success. Right, I don't know where we're going now. Back up to the top, I would guess. Hi, Nikita, or Nikita. Nikita. Do I see any celebrations and happiness for you and your family round mid-January, round about the time your exam results come through? Now, I know we talked about your exam result or your exams last week. And I know you are going to prepare well for them. And once you've got over that initial shock in the pit of your stomach, oh my God, I don't know anything. Deep breath, read the questions again. Read it a third or fourth time if you need to. Be clear what the question is looking for, and you will sail through. All right? Now, if you're sailing through your exams, do I see any celebrations and happiness? Yes, I do. And it's always lovely to have a celebration round about January. January is a dreadful month because it's after all the fun and games of the festive season, but you're stuck. It's a long time till that next payday. Sorry about that. Right, let me just hand my phone to my daughter so she can sort it out. Okay, sorry about that. Right, yes, so a celebration in January is always a pickup. It gives you something to work towards, something to look forward to. Right, let's see what's come out on. Like that. Like that. Perfect. Now, what I'm seeing for you is you looking ahead and realizing that you can do whatever you turn your mind to. And I see, looking at all the cards, I see a potential for you to move forward, perhaps just questioning that, visiting another country overseas. And that will be part of that celebration. All right, you've worked hard. Don't hesitate to celebrate your goodwill, your good fortune, but know that it's come as a result of hard work. And then I've got to show this one. Now, this is where I usually get it all wrong. There we are. The Sun. And the Sun is the ultimate card of success. Nothing can go wrong when you've got that card coming out for you. All right, it's a really, really powerful card. So don't get complacent. Don't think, oh, well, I don't need to do anything because Lunarcraft has told me I'm going to pass. You're going to pass because you've done the right preparation. All right, so don't coast. Stay on your toes. But by the middle of January, you will know the outcome of all your hard work, and it will come to fruition. Okay? So I'm going to wish you every success possible, but you don't need that. You are going to do it because you are diligent and hardworking. Okay, Nikita, keep in touch. Let me know so we can celebrate as well. Do you know, I can feel the energy in the group growing. It's wonderful. Okay, where are we going next? Right. Aha, Mina. Hi. Can I have a reading, please? Thank you. I'm new. Well, very warm welcome to you. If you become one of the regulars, which I really hope you will come to realize that we form a very supportive network as a result of these live sessions. And it would be lovely if you were able to become a regular. Right, so as you said, a reading, I'm just looking. Okay, I'm guessing that you're not putting forward a specific question. We want something that's general to give you, hopefully, some hope for the next 2 to 3 months. But let's see what comes out. Deep breath. Oh, fabulous. Oh, even more fabulous. Okay. So over the next 2 to 3 months, you will be looking back over what's been going on around you and in your life and feeling pretty good about where you've ended up. And it's, as I was saying about celebrating, it's important that you acknowledge the progress you've been making and using that knowledge to start planning for the next step. But don't forget to celebrate. The image is showing me a woman who is content, very content, but very aware of what she's sacrificed, what she's done to reach this stage. But she's not arrogant with it, not at all. Okay, now what I'm being shown, and I think this is going to become my theme for today again. It was last week, but communication, clear communication with those who matter to you, those who have some sort of influence over you, that you need to be sure that you are interpreting the messages correctly. So don't be afraid to say, hang on a minute, I'm not quite sure about that. Because they'd be happy to explain what they mean. And then your final card is the Chariot. Now, I'm going to hold this here for as long as my hand will allow me to, because this is such a happy, positive card. If you look, the charioteer is singing. He's not holding the reins. He trusts his team, his two unicorns, who are perfectly balanced. And there's nothing that can stop your forward progress. Maybe one or two bumps in the road. We're talking about life here. But it's all looking so good for you. I would say over the next 2 to 3, maybe 4 months. But you will be on a journey and you will arrive at a destination that is just right for you. And I've got to say, please, Mina, keep smiling. Your whole face has lit up. Okay, right, I'm getting thoroughly lost now. Right. Kwame, hi. Oh no, why hasn't she messaged you? Yeah, I think that was my thought before I got that far in the message. I think she is busy. And let's have a look at whether she's going to be getting in touch with you fairly soon. All right. So I'm just shuffling the cards again, making sure that no residual energy is interfering with them. And it's not. They're running really nice and smoothly. So let's see what we get. I've got a really good feeling. Yep, my guides are sending shivers up and down my spine, and that's their way of saying there's something good coming. Okay, so let's see if the cards reflect that. Indeed. Right. No reason for concern. What I see is you and Judy building, a relationship that works for both of you. And one where your respective families will also be a part of that. And sharing knowledge and information, like families used to do as my daughter would say, in the olden days. Do you remember the dinosaurs, Mum? Yeah. But it's that sharing of stories and experience and tips and wrinkles. And I see that building for you. I don't know which card to do next. I'll go with the way they came out. You've got the Hierophant. In other words, a bishop. All right. But he's a spiritual leader rather than the religious aspect. He's the sort of person that people turn to for advice and guidance, but it can also indicate you need to keep things balanced between you and Judy. which I'm sure you will. And it's one of the traditional indicators of a committed relationship. I'm not going to say marriage because things are changing as we speak on that level. But the two of you, very, very soon, will feel and know that you are surrounded by really positive energy. And that positive energy will encourage you to carry on, to keep progressing. Because our lives are journeys. Some of us are on a spiritual journey, some are on a personal development journey, some are doing both. But you and Judy will both benefit from this process. All right, Kwame, please do keep in touch. And if I don't get to all of you, which I won't, I am available off, after the live for an hour. I'll be online, or on the phones. I work 10 till 12 every day of the week, 7 days. And that's British, GMT, Greenwich Mean Time. And don't be strangers. Right, Shakti, hi. Nice to see you again. Oh, that is so nice. Miss Luna, that makes me feel young. Could I please receive general guidance? I've just dropped a card, so bear with me. I'm going off screen for a moment. Come here. Right. Okay. I'm going to keep that to one side because cards that leap out during a shuffle do so for a very good reason, and I like this one. Okay, Shakti, let's get 3 cards just for you and your current situation. Okay. Right. 2 and which one is it? It's that one. Right. I get like a little electric shock through my thumbs when I have to debate which card to pull out. Okay. Shakti, these are wonderful. Now, I'm going to start with the one in the middle because I'm surmising that you are feeling as if you're stuck. You can't do anything to move forwards. There's nothing to worry about. It's actually a really good thing because it's a sign that the foundations are being put in place for you. And you need good, strong foundations in order to build, to grow. And that's the process that's taking place at the minute. So if things seem slow and dreary, don't worry about it, because very soon, I believe, things will start moving pretty quickly for you. And you'll be thinking, oh, I can't keep up. You can, because nothing will be given to you that is beyond your capability. Right. Oh, where do I go now? The first card out, Ace of Wands. Wands are about everyday stuff. They're to do with work and personal development. So you've got new beginnings, and I believe those will kick in when the foundations have been established. So you've got new beginnings. That's fabulous. Absolutely perfect. And the card that leapt out, I'm going to address that first. It's the um, Eight of Cups, and it's showing me that you've been feeling pretty severely challenged. That's fine. It's nothing to worry about, because with your determination, you are continuing your journey. And that's the key, because very soon things will start getting very much easier for you, Shakti. You won't expect it, but it's almost as if suddenly everything clears, and you will complete this difficult period. But the other side of that will be so wonderful. And again, it's been shown to me with the last card. Let's get the shine off it. There, the Wheel of Fortune. That is a reminder that life goes in cycles. And when things are particularly challenging, that card shows that it will change, it will improve, because that's what happens in life. We all go through these cycles, and some of the challenges can be really tough. But as I said, nothing will ever be given to you that you're not capable of dealing with. So I would say that your future, your near future, let's say up until about March next year, it hurts thinking about yet another new year, but by March you will be clear about where you're going, how you're going to get there, and what you're going to achieve at the end of it. So pretty heady stuff, but you're up to it. I know you are. So enjoy the journey. There will be times when doubts set in, of course, but don't let them take over. All right? Doubts keep you sharp, but be prepared to have success. And as I've said already to other people, be prepared to celebrate. All right. I don't know where we're at now. Dollface Diva, hi. Well, successful growth. I remember from previous lives and you coming in, and I know the pain and the aggravation that you and Eric have both been through together, and you're still together, and that is important, because with every success that occurs, it strengthens your relationship. But the greatest growth, I think personally, you've probably been through it already. Our greatest growth comes during times of adversity. I'm not suggesting you're going to head back to anything like those times. Not again. You've done that bit. All right. Now is the time to consolidate what you've been through, what you've learned about each other. And I see things going from strength to strength for the two of you. So long as you keep talking, keep working together. Okay. Okay. I did shuffle the cards really well. I promise I did. But I'm getting two cards out here that have already appeared this afternoon. But I think they're brilliant ones for you. First one is Eight of Cups, where you've been on a really rough part of your journey. And I know things in the past have been really, really challenging. But you stuck the course, you got through that. Now is your time, both of you, to consolidate, recognize the growth, and cash in on it, for want of a better expression. Now, the next card out is the Moon. And I know all the books say it's completely negative, but I'm not called Lunarcraft for nothing. I'm called Lunarcraft because I am ruled by the moon. That's my planet. So I can't put anything negative on it. All right? Because the moon just guides us through so many things. And this is nothing against Derek. And it will affect him if he can get in touch with his feminine side. But the moon is all about supporting females, women. So you are going to be able to recognize the growth that you've been through. And not only that, you will know how to interpret that and how to use it to further support more growth. And then this is another repeated card. It's the Five of Cups, which is showing, well, put it up on the screen. Right, get rid of the glare, come back a little bit so you can see it all. Right, so this person, the seeker, is looking at 3 cups that have overturned and spilt their contents. What the seeker is missing is that there are still 2 cups that still have wine or whatever in them. So it's really looking at what happens, even if it's a negative situation. And as humans, we will look on the negative side because that's part of the survival instinct. But it's also saying, it's okay. Look for the silver lining. It's there. It's there to support you. So I think you are in for a very, very good 2024. Not just the beginning of it, it's going to go all the way through. All right. And you know what I'm going to say. Keep in touch. Let us know how you and Eric get on. All right. Okay. Where am I going now? Hi, Linda. Oh, right. We spoke last week when it was me and Lady Belladonna. I hope, well, I'm surmising that as you come back, you didn't dislike what you heard from us. But this time, you just got me. So let me see what's going on. Make sure, oh, God. I've mucked my cards up. Oh, well, that's my first job when I finish. Okay, I'm just keeping an eye on the time. We've got about 20 minutes left. So let's see how many more questions we can get through. But I'm delighted you've come back, Linda. Absolutely thrilled. Okay, so love. They say love is what makes the world go round. And from my experience, I have to agree with that. But I did have a rather special partner. I really did. And he's still with me. He's one of my guides. Right. Okay. Love-wise. Nothing bad. Communication. And I beat on about communication. I dare say I did last week as well. But communication really is the oil that keeps relationships progressing. If you are able to talk openly with each other and know what fears and anxieties, dreams, hopes, then the two of you can come together and work together to make those things happen. Without communication, you're just in the dark. But what I see the potential for you achieving is the sort of relationship that isn't just about you and your partner. It's more inclusive than that, where you incorporate family members into your relationship. So often, when people get into relationships, they tend to shut the door on people who have previously been there to support them. But I don't see that happening with you. I believe you will want to share your journey and do so in a way that it's actually acknowledging that support that they've given you over the years. And you want to share in that good fortune. So it's looking really promising for you. And I'm just checking the time scale for this last card. Right. Okay. What I'm seeing is the Page of Wands. Wands are fire signs. Wands are all about positivity, energy, and I believe you will be able to generate that between the two of you. When and as that starts to really take root, then you will both be in receipt of very positive outcomes and progressing on forwards and sharing your good fortune with others that you care about. It looks really, really good for you. I hope that helps, Linda. But as you've done this week, come back. Come back and share with us what's happened and how it's affecting you. Because it doesn't have to be negative, not at all. Right? And I admit I'm the world's greatest optimist. But it's taken a lot of practice to get to this stage. And I hope and I pray that you will find that level of peace also. And just while I wait for the next question to come up, Just to draw your attention to the banner along the bottom of the screen, if you purchase a 15-minute reading for £13.20 or $27, you will also receive a free 10-minute reading that you can use at any time. But not only that, if you want to give it to a friend or member of your family, you're free to do that as well. And 15 minutes, it's surprising just how much information can be explored. All right? So, Amber, hi. I need to know if I should stay or go in my current relationship. It's a decision you've been struggling with. That sort of decision is always very difficult. Do you stay with what you know? Or do you feel you're ready to spread your wings and get new experiences? So I'm just pulling out cards. Let's turn them over, see what's what. Okay, fabulous. Doubly fabulous. Okay, I cannot tell you what to do. That would be wrong. It's always got to be your decision. But I can give you some indicators of things that may help. And the first thing I see is, I don't know what you call it, but it's the Four of Wands. And you can see there's a couple dancing under what looks to me like a Jewish help. Brain's just switched off. The canopy that they use during a wedding ceremony. So that would indicate to me that if it's your current relationship, all well and good, you part way there, over part way there, because you know each other and you know each other's faults and good bits. But equally, it could indicate someone new, if that's what you decide. But it's a very strong card for forming a very secure, sound relationship. And my buzzword last week and again this week is communication. You've got two cards telling that. One is the Ace of Swords. Swords are all to do with thoughts and communication and interpretation of messages. So just be aware that you are very likely to receive messages or indications of things starting to form. All right? Don't be frightened. The one thing in life that we can guarantee is that change happens. All right? And I don't see anything that is likely to throw you off track. Right? You're pretty well sussed out. You know who you are. You know what you want to achieve. It's just what's the best way to get there. So maybe some quiet relaxation time when you can just, you can't do it, but switch your brain off and just let your thoughts wander. You know, you can do that reading book. You can do it listening to music that means something to you. It could be taking a walk out in nature, getting by moving water. That's a good one for me, definitely. Or just taking a soak in a relaxing bath. A few candles around, whatever works for you. And that way you will start to get the advice that you will find helpful in making your decisions. All right, Amber, I hope that helps. But please keep in touch with us. We want to know what's happening. And if you want more information, then please pick up that phone and get in touch. Okay, Amber's been removed from the screen. I don't know what's going on. Eliza, what can you expect in 2024? Oh, I think that's a question on just about everybody's mind at the moment. Be honest with yourself. What do you want to achieve? What do you want to happen? Because if you can think it and be clear about it, you can manifest it. It doesn't just happen. You have to put some thought and effort into it. But I think you are pretty tuned in anyway. So it won't be a major leap for you. It will happen naturally. Now, I'm pulling out some cards. 3 cards are going to be skimpy for such a large topic. Obviously, 3 cards are not likely to cover the full 12 months. I don't believe this. I shuffle and I shuffle and I shuffle and I cut the deck. And I still get repeated cards coming out, which is significant. Eliza, what I'm picking up is that this year has presented you with, I want to say, too many challenges. I'm being shown that 2024 will be a much better year, much more positive. There are going to be changes on a global scale, on an astrological scale. And I'm picking up that for you, it's going to be very positive. All right. And I do see you having occasions when you want to share your, I can't think of another way, good fortune with others. Because as you do that, they also get some of your positivity washing over them. So it's a win-win situation. Now, emotionally, you may feel that it's just not happening. It's not good. Don't let that drag you down, because what I'm picking up is that you will master your emotions. They will be a lot more settled than they have been in 2023. 2024 is going to feel as though it is your year. You are going to experience so much positivity, and that, I believe, will go throughout the whole year. It's not just a flash. All right, so prepare yourself for an exciting time. But if you want more information, and I will be putting some things up on the website you can look at, and then, you know, it will snowball. It will start off tiny, but as it rolls, it will get bigger and bigger and gain momentum. So you could well be starting off slowly in January, maybe into February, but it will be all good. I have no doubt at all on that. So keep in touch with us. Let us know how it goes. All right? Right. Okay. I've just had a message up that we're into, well, last 4 minutes now. And it's up to me to pick the final question. So I'm just scanning down through. Oh, thank you, Linda. It's all right. There's a bit of feedback coming back out as well. Okay, one that has caught my eye is pawn chessboard. So if I can address pawn chessboard, my guide has asked me to pick a card for a very special person to me. She treated someone unkind because she had no choice. I think the person she was unkind to knew she had no choice. Right, okay. I think I've got my head around that. So, I don't pick single cards. Sorry, you're getting 3. Right. Okay. I'm picking up that this is a situation that hasn't been allowed to develop as it was meant to. If I am right, you have my greatest sympathy. But, okay, I'm focusing not on you, pawn chessboard, I'm focusing on the very special person, okay? I believe she has either got to make or may already have made a really significant decision. I think she's made it. That's my feeling. And now she's wondering how to bring it into reality. She regrets what has happened, but you're right. I'm picking up, she didn't have a choice. And 9 of Pentacles. That's the lady of the manor, tending her rose garden and reflecting on the recent events and realizing that she has traveled a long way. And yes, she has some regrets, but more importantly, she is looking forward to the future. All right, and she's praying that that future will be spent with a very special person. That's her aim. And then she's doing a lot of this at the moment. She's looking back, pondering, reliving things, bringing back very happy memories. And I'm also being told by my guides that it will all come out right. It will. There'll be times that there are doubts. It's life, it's what we're like. But you will be fine. The two of you will build a wonderful future. All right, I hope that helps you. And as always, the time has run out, and I could keep going for ages, but I can't. So, yes, thank you for joining us. I will be going on the phones immediately after this ends. So if you want more detail, if I wasn't able to get to speak with you, then 15-minute call. You will get so much information, whether that's from me or one of my colleagues. But hey, if you purchase a 15-minute reading, you'll get 10 minutes free that you can use at any time. You can even give it as a present to someone. But I can't thank all of you so much. You know, it's been a blast. It's been great. And it's lovely to feel that energy is still there. And that energy comes from you lot. And I thank you for it. I'm not sure when I'll be back on, but keep an eye on the website. Notification will go up on there, probably on Facebook, probably on YouTube. I don't know, but you will get to find out. All right. Thank you very, very much. And look after yourselves. And I'll see you again very soon. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.